Hello and welcome again guys to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about gothic video games. If you're new to my channel, subscribe and like, and let's get started. First on our list we have The Order 1886. Set in 1886 London, the game has such a mysterious dark setting that immediately hooks you. Unfortunately, the game's artistic side did not match well with its gameplay.
It is a new world for us. For all of us.
The game's best aspects are its stunning looks, atmosphere and style, which are truly fantastic and entertaining fiction, but the shallow, slow and generic quick-time event-riddled gameplay make it feel like an experience that would have been better served by a non-interactive movie than a game. Here are some footages of the fighting mechanics. If you're thinking of giving The Order 1886 a shot, leave a comment. We're choosing a member for our monthly giveaway.
An age of scientific marvels. And yet, underneath the brass and steel, the old struggle endures.
Next on our list we have Blasphomus, a brutal action platformer set in a nightmare world. The game is amazingly beautiful and the gameplay is so smooth and satisfying. If you're a fan of platform games, then Blasphomus should be your next game. The game is a Metroidvania video game developed by Spanish studio The Game Kitchen and published by Team 17.
Lend to us and alleviate our burden.
Blasphomus is focused largely around its combat mechanics, which uses simple hack-and-slash systems with certain abilities on offer. The issue with the combat, however, is that due to the games being two-dimensional, the variety of available mechanics are actually quite limited, usually making us resort to just whacking enemies, so it can feel quite repetitive at times. Moving on our list we have Dark Souls. Actually, most of Dark Souls games and Souls-like games are set in Gothic settings. It comes with the genre, I guess. Anyway, if you haven't tried Dark Souls yet, then what are you waiting for? The game is well known for its hard combat system and it has one of the best Gothic settings in video games. Next on our list we have The Sinking City. At the Sinking City's heart is an investigation game, where you pull various facts gleaned from dialogue, documentation, and physical clues and assemble them by combining them in a mind place. Set in 1920s fictional city of Oakmont, the story follows Charles, a private investigator and a war veteran. Although the game had many issues at launch, yet you can still enjoy playing the detective role. Next we have Call of CTHULHU. The game is set in a Victorian London where you take the role of an investigator hunting cultists related to the CTHULHU myth. The game is absolutely worth a shot. If you're a fan of mystery horror games, you will definitely enjoy this game. The setting is mostly dark with amazing soundtracks. However, you shouldn't expect the game to deliver great combat mechanics, since the game is only based on investigation. Plague's Tale: Innocence was released in 2019. The game received great reviews from critics. Developed by Osbo Studio and published by Focus Home Interactive. It was released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. A Plague's Tale: Innocence was set in Southwest France during the 100 Years' War. The game has one of the best. Apart from the fact that this game is great in all of its components, Bloodborne delivers the perfect gothic setting. The game is a masterpiece. Unfortunately for PC players, Bloodborne is PlayStation exclusive. Bloodborne takes place in Yarnam, a decrepit Gothic city known for its medical advances around the practice of blood administration. Next on our list we have Vampyr, an action role-playing video game developed by Dontnod Entertainment and published by Focus Home Interactive. It was released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on 5th June 2018 and for Nintendo Switch on October 2019. The game is set in late 1980s London following the First World War and during the deadliest period of the Spanish flu pandemic. You play as Jonathan Reed, a doctor who becomes a vampire after he's bitten under mysterious circumstances. Your actions will set the course of the game, causing multiple endings.
None of it. Rational thinking only.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech!
A vampire?
Such a crude word. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
The previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
Over there! It ain't human! Kill it! Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
Take your place among the bearers of the lamps.
One of us! One of us!
I shall return as your judge and jury.
The God of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
You believe you're just fighting a disease, but it's you, the disease, Jonathan, you!
We stand upon the precipice. What prevails in the end, I wonder? The desire for blood, or to be of service to man?
Castelvania Lord of Shadow 2 is an action-adventure game that comes as the sequel to the first game, Castlevania Lord of Shadow, and part of the Castlevania franchise. The game was developed by Mercury's team and published by Konami. The story is set in both medieval and modern worlds and follows a weakened Dracula on a quest to defeat his former enemy, Satan. Gameplay takes place after the original Lord of Shadows, but this time through an open world.